Hi, friends. It's March the 31st, 2025, about 9:30. We're just going to chat. I have no particular subject to talk about. I just thought it you and me can discuss things that may be of interest. How are you doing tonight? I don't know if you're married or widowed. I don't know what your health condition is in, but if you need prayer, I'll send a prayer out to you tonight for anything you're going through. Most of us our age are going through health problems of some type or other. For example, today I found it hard to walk. And it could be the weather's changing cold. Several nights in a row, when I tried to sleep, about 3 hours before I would awaken, my right leg would start hurting, and then the left leg a few days later would start hurting. So I took what a dentist told me to take to kill the pain, and it did work. It was one full strength Tylenol, that's 500 milligrams, and up to four maximum. 3 might work, but 4 maximum ibuprofen, which is also Advil, which is also can't pronounce it, Advil. Now, each of those are 200 milligrams. You mix the 4 ibuprofens with a 500 milligram Tylenol, and it will usually kill any type of pain in your body within 30 minutes. The dentists I have talked to, and I've talked to several, say it's more powerful than pain pills. Well, I tried it out for myself and have several times. Not continually, of course, just when needed. And it worked. I compared to Loratab. You've heard of Loratab. You've heard of I can't even think of the daggone pill I'm thinking about. It's let's not worry about that right now. Let's just talk about why I'm coming across the way I am. I've had brain fog caused by 3 to 4 sessions of COVID. They call it long COVID. And you may want to turn me off now, because I would tell you that long COVID may not ever go away. It may go away and come back. It affects a lot of your memory, as you can maybe tell from one YouTube to another. I have a hard time recalling things. For most people, it affects coughing and lung conditions, which it did in the beginning for me in 2020. I may have mentioned this, but I had to go to the doctor once a week and get a shot in each hip and get more medication. Somehow or other, additional things happen that I think I've never mentioned. I'd be walking up to my home after a doctor's visit, and I'd reach for the door and I'd collapse. I couldn't turn the knob because my hand let go and I collapsed. About 2 weeks later, I was going to the refrigerator just to see if there's something in there I wanted to eat. And I reached for the refrigerator door and collapsed. And then different times I knew what it was like to faint because of past experience, and I'd have that feeling coming on. I'm going to faint, so I'd sit down in the chair. Until it went away, till the feeling went away. How's it affecting me this many years later, since 2020? I'm sort of wobbling when I walk. My wife, when she had cancer, got a fancy, I think it's fancy looking, it's attractive looking cane. And I'm thinking it won't be too long till I have to use a cane. We're talking about long COVID, also called long-term COVID, also called by other names. Contrary to what you may have heard, there's not a diagnosis for it. There's so many things going wrong in people's bodies. They treat the worst. I stopped going to the doctor, except for every 4 months when he tells me to come, just to get medication for high blood pressure. And what else does he? That's all he gives me. High blood pressure. I take 2 a day. And sleeping's a real problem if you've got this illness. Like, I go to bed at noon last night. Not noon, but midnight, and I'm still looking at the clock at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I go in there and take some over-the-counter pills that will help kick me into a sleep mode. I'll tell you the truth, sometimes I've not gone to sleep to 5 or to 7 a.m. All this stuff started happening in 2020. I think that's when COVID started. What puzzles me now is that you can't tell this, that I used to have a sharp memory, and now, as you notice, I'm having this hydrocodone. That's Loratab. I mentioned that if you took 50 milligrams, which is the extra strength Tylenol, and 4 ibuprofen, that's equal to that drug that I just mentioned and forgot, which is the same as Loratab and Norcon, if you look it up. Why can't I remember it? This is called brain fog, and I'm ashamed that you're having to experience these symptoms. I might as well call this an update of my COVID, my long-term COVID. I know I've had it 3 times and maybe 4. I'm talking about COVID. But you can have long-term COVID, from what I understand, and still get another dose of COVID. For a lot of people, it cuts off their smell, their ability to taste food. For me, it's more physical. And like I said, like falling. That was a shock. Try reaching for your car door or your house door or refrigerator and collapsing. Now, the thing about, if you think you have long COVID, feel free to email me and I'll help you the best I can with the knowledge I have. It's my name with 123 at gmail.com. I don't have the answers. Let me tell you this, I don't have the answers, or I'd have the answers for myself. Again, it's Jim Wortham 123 at gmail.com. Sleep's the major problem at night. I think I've gone through the whole night staying awake till about 7 a.m. So, that's not so bad anymore, because it's more like I go to sleep at 4 or 5 or 6. Now, what else can I tell you about long COVID? I have stopped writing. I've written several books. If you look me up on Amazon, you'll see several books I've written. In the last 5 years, I've written 4 and published them. Just look my name up. You gotta look up my name. They don't have the books listed by title, but you'll see a list of books I've been writing since 1969. I can't write. this took my writing away. It sort of took my desire to even, can I say, to even try to be creative. That's why I'm on YouTube. I still have the desire to be creative, but I don't have the ability to write anymore. I don't know, I've written 15 books in my lifetime since 1969. I used to just love writing. And now I don't even want to address an envelope or a bill that I have to pay for something. Okay. Can I blame it on COVID? No. Can I think it might be because of COVID? Yeah. Do I think I have long COVID and it's not going to go away? Yeah. Can I tell you this? COVID symptoms will go away and they'll come back again. Okay, I guess I'm going to title this an update to my long COVID, because I've talked about it more than I wanted to chat about things. Appreciate you taking the time to listen to this. If I look at it in the next day or two and I think it's too awful, I'll probably delete it unless people write and tell me that they can relate to any part of it. So, having said all that, let's say good night. And you can hit like if you like, or if you don't like it, I'd prefer you to not hit don't like. If you want to subscribe, this is the way that we do things. Spontaneous talking. Most of the time on a topic, but I switch topics from just chatting to an update on long-term COVID. And I'll keep you tuned in on this, okay? It may only be once every 4 months. You can look, you'll see about 4 different updates on COVID. We don't take vacations anymore. That's another symptom. Not a symptom, it's a fact. If we go anywhere, it'll be within it's got to get a little bit warmer. We may go to somewhat of a resort area within an hour to 2 hours and maybe stay the night, or maybe come back home. And I'm not sure what's going to happen the rest of the night. So you take care, and We'll see if anybody responds in any way to this one. This is not one of my better videos. God bless you. May He keep you in health. Good night.